Hello and welcome back to another episode of Crash Twinsanity. We are currently climbing up Cortex's machine of evil. All because he lost the key or the button didn't work, so we're going through the back door.
Machine of evil.
Well, you did hear him. It's like, oh, you know, there's in the wrong hands there could be so much good done with this thing. Ugh. Just like that.
How did this game not get an Emmy award?
It ran out of budget money.
Yeah. I'm still convinced this had a better budget than Wrath of Cortex.
Hell,
and this game's not even fucking finished. How does that say about your series? Like, one of your best games isn't even finished.
One of the best games. Yeah, this is one of the best games regarded by fans.
I think it is.
It's up there with 2 and 3.
Yeah, I definitely put it up there with 2 and 3. If it's not top 2, it's definitely top 3. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
I feel like I feel like Crash 2 and Crash 3 are obviously top 2, and then Twinsanity, and then probably the original OG Crash Bandicoot game.
Now for me, I'm in the odd case because I actually say
Crash of the Titans.
You fucking know. No, it's Crash Mom. Mine will be Mutant. But no, for real.
You liked Mine over Mutant? Okay, I'll be honest. I like the cutscenes.
Oh yeah, the cutscenes were great.
Cutscenes are great.
But no, for real. As I was getting back, I was gonna say I actually like this and Crash 2 over Crash 3.
Okay, yeah. I actually like. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Crash 2.
Like for me, Crash 2 over Crash 3. Crash 3 just does too much, in my opinion.
Yeah. Everyone says Warped is like their favorite, but I'm more of a Cortex Strikes Back.
For me, I want to say it's the time trials that actually try to kill it for me because they're mandatory to get like the good ending.
Time trials are so whack.
I mean, granted, in 3 it works because you know it's designed for them.
They're so bad though. Like they're not fun. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says about the relics. The relics suck. The relics are actually shit. If you like the relics, get that shit out of my Crash game. It better not be back for Crash 4.
Oh, you know they are gonna be.
I fucking hope not. I'm praying. Fuck the time relics.
For me, I kind of liked it because there's a little bit of me that likes to do what I call quote-unquote speedrunning, but even though I don't really do the speedrunning, it's like, okay, I try to do it as fast as I can, and that's that. Yes, that's speedrunning, but I don't document my shit. Like, I like that aspect, but at the same time, it's like, it goes on so much.
Just don't make it mandatory. Don't make it mandatory for a good ending, or like 100%.
Yeah.
Just do that shit for like side shit, you know?
You think Cortex is good slamming his head in all that ice? Like, that is very class.
I mean, we slam his head in the boxes and TNT, yeah. I think he's cool with it.
I mean, you're right, his brain got taken out.
Yeah, for real. Oh, fuck.
Oh. And I wish he can actually jump that long normally in one hop.
Free again! Mighty Uka Uka! Who has released me from my icy tomb? My. Can it be? Crash and Cortex? I don't know whether to kiss you or kill you!
Okay. Alright guys, it's boss time.
Cortex already got a head start on that. Cool, thanks for the autosave. Alright, now this boss fight is a bit
tough.
I want to say tough, it depends on how good the angle is, or not the angle, but the camera is with you. So, you have 3 different places to throw a Cortex to hit a switch. From there, this will appear and you just hop on the button, then the vents open up, and you toast his ass.
Alright. That doesn't look too bad.
No, it's not. Now, one of the hard things about it is, with Cortex, He can die on his own.
Yeah, this is probably where I would expect Cortex to actually like get hurt by enemies.
Yeah.
Because like bosses are like enemies are different. Bosses are kind of like, you know, a unique case. Because like look at all that, look at all that. Cortex can like walk in front of that shit.
You see, he's at least smart enough to stay out of there and then warp back afterwards.
Right.
But no, it's this stuff when you still have Cortex with them. But this boss fight is pretty quick, even though glitching out.
What a dramatic death.
Uka,
Uka, wait! An evil greater than even yours threatens to destroy this world.
No! That's my job!
Divided, we are but two magical masks. Join
Are
me,
Uga Uga and Aku Aku
together
brothers?
we shall defeat this evil infestation.
Don't mention
I
it here
like
too.
a challenge. I accept. This should be fun.
The Aku Uka brothers, together again.
This way.
Is it back growing up when I saw Uka Uka's mask, like his mouth? I thought they were like sausages. Like, you know, in Fairy Odd Parents, the dad had like meat vision. I thought it was the exact same thing.
Oh, the Glizzy Vision?
The glizzy vision, the beef vision, yes. Whatever one it is, exactly.
Which one would you have? Which one would you have? Sulfur Vision or Glizzy Vision?
Well, what's the first one again?
Glizzy Vision. Meat dogs. Hot dog vision, bro. That kind of reminds me of, wasn't that? Never mind. It was another show that did something like that.
And for me, I'm gonna mind that as much, except I'm now not a hot dog person, more of a brat.
Yeah, I think brats are better. Oh no, it's more meat.
Okay, good, we're good.
I've never seen Crash have a balancing animation. Okay. You can just grab that, I guess.
Yes.
Alright, we got what we needed.
Then some. It's okay.
God damn it.
Spikes broke my fall.
It's okay. The black void broke my fall.
Now, one thing I actually want to do to be careful here is that you don't actually want to hit it by a spin, because there's been countless times where I actually hit it and the spinning motion would actually throw me off. Now, the first time I actually got lucky with that, but other times you just want to be careful with it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, they give us a lot of multiple fruits to try to grind our lives.
Yeah, I feel like game over. It's gonna be hard to game over in this game. Like, don't get me wrong. There's some. This game doesn't look like a cake and can't talk. It doesn't look like a. Fuck. This game doesn't look like it's too hard, but like it can catch you up.
It's not a walk in the park.
Yeah, it's not a walk in the park. Bark, bro. What the? It's not a walk in the park, but yeah. This game can catch you off guard sometimes.
And one thing I do like about this is kind of like, I wouldn't say exactly world building, but you can see where you originally were walking around. Now,
Yeah.
granted, it's a PS2 game, you're not going to see all that details, but you can see all the islands you're walking around and all that stuff. And if you look out at the abyss, nothing. The abyss looks back. Though this water out here in the ocean kind of reminds me of, like, you know, those advertisements for Pepsi that they would have, and they would have like a splash of water in the background.
Yeah.
That's the same kind of water I'd be expecting. Cool. Made it just in time for that one.
Come, we must make preparations for... It's probably for you.
Trick or treat, trick or treat.
Damn.
Fools! You thought these two hardy toys could defeat us? We are masters of the infinite dimensions, with power over reality itself, and riches beyond imagination.
Riches?
Riches What's wrong with you? Always bringing up the riches. You don't remember us, do you, Doctor?
Should I?
You ruined our lives. Allow us to return the favor.
Do we ever see their models?
Like in game?
Yeah.
Yes, we do towards the end.
Okay.
So we now have another sequence where we have to kill all these enemy ants. But the game isn't too. The game does not really care for us too much. They just want to make us do all this platforming again. It blows.
Didn't even get a checkpoint, no autosave?
No.
That's fucked up, game.
Autosave right after we got done with the previous boss fight.
But no autosave right after a fucking cutscene.
No checkpoint after all of this platforming.
Yeah, for real.
I'm afraid this is gonna drop down to the ground.
Now we're good.
Okay, sure. Now, let us commence the battle.
Oh, cool.
Cortex, look out! No!
You almost got fucked up.
Now, good thing with these is that you can hit them, clear out basically a whole entire room with them at once, and they can't hit each other.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
I noticed the enemies can attack each other, so that's kind of cool, I guess.
I just hate how some of them are like one hits and the others are just two. And I'm not sure if that's just Cortex hitting both of them at once or not. Okay, cool. Yeah. No!
He tried it.
Yeah, with Cortex, he can die on his own, and if I still survived, I still would have to restart. That's the thing with Cortex, on his own.
I guess we're gonna cut some of this out.
Yeah, 'cause
Alright, be careful.
Alright. You remember that one episode in Jimmy Neutron where they were trying to do plays and it's kind of like in space, the theme and all that stuff?
Don't they go to like Antarctica? Don't they like send the school to Antarctica?
I think they do towards the end, but like they had the same swords as these ones.
Right.
See, this is why nobody likes you. A curse on you, Crash Bandicoot. A curse on you all. We shall return. Oh, forget I mentioned the riches thing, huh?
What?
Dr. Cortex, what have you done?
Who are these evil upstarts?
I've ruined the lives of so many. I can't be expected to remember them all.
Such a big head. Such a tiny brain.
If we deliver him to the evil twins, perhaps they will spare us.
But they'll kill me!
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Crash, I've been like a father to you. I created you, nursed you, tried to destroy you. So what do you say? With my mighty intellect and your vacuous stupidity, we'll be unbeatable! Come along!
Name a more iconic
to the
duo.
Psychotron.
You can't.
Ho ho Loogie.
Yeah, they're pretty iconic, actually.
Dude, look how comfy his chair is.
That is a nice ass chair.
It is. So here's a little cool tidbit. Back in the day, where it was like the mid-90s, early 2000s, they had those underground demo discs, if you remember.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so my first experience with this game was with the underground demo disc, and they actually had it here where Cortex would be chilling on the chair. He would say something, and then Crash would be able to go around, and these different doors that are lighting up, if I can show, would take you to a different
a
part.
location in the game.
Yeah, Like one of the test ones, or like one of the ones in the demos, it was the honey chase scene with Cortex in the beginning.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Twinsanity had a unique demo disc from what I remember because my friend Josh had this game too. And well, he had the demo disc. That's how I figured out what this game was when I first tried it out. It was like years ago.
Even though I owned like this game, I still actually want to get those demo discs.
I mean, they're actually pretty pricey.
I know, and I hate it.
I wonder how much they go for now,
is the
especially this one.
Psychotron, gateway to the infinite dimensions, beyond our universe, somewhere between the 9th and 11th dimensions, lies the mysterious 10th dimension. And there we must go in order to confront the evil twins, steal the riches, and restore the natural order of things, with me on top. We require 6 power crystals in order to make the leap, and we have 4. Let's see. That isn't enough! All is lost, unless... Come along!
So do you think they're just reusing power crystals from previous games, or is there like only a certain amount of them that they have in total?
I think they're just reusing it. I mean, I wouldn't know. Maybe they just have like an unlimited supply of them.
Hidden somewhere.
I mean, what did Crash do with them at the end of Crash 2? Didn't they just use that to... What were the power crystals for?
So we were collecting them so we could help Cortex.
Yeah.
Then...
I know we used the gems for the laser.
Yeah.
So what the fuck were the power crystals for?
I don't know. I think he took them and tried to escape with them. I think Cortex took them so he could try to escape with them.
Why do gems have more power than actual fucking power crystals, though?
I'm not... I mean, like, okay, so the gems, like, they're... How do they even morph into, like, a flat disc? Like, what did...
I don't know. I don't know. I think Crash's story is kind of all over the place in terms of, like... Ooh, look at that. Let's go, Crash.
Well, I believe this is a good time to stop before we continue on our journey with Crash Bandicoot.
Alright. Yeah. So, next part, we'll see what's going on with Cortex, and we'll find out what the power gems are really made for and what they're used for.
We'll figure out where he's gone and how to get our power crystals so we can go to the 10th dimension.